This is just one of the flights that began a week ago, taking migrants turned away by the US back down to the very south of Mexico. The new measure from American authorities is to stop them immediately trying to cross the US border again. The flights are heading to Villahermosa and here, Tapachula, right on the border with Guatemala. Those getting off are then almost immediately bussed further back down the route by Mexican authorities into Guatemala. It's all coordinated. That sudden reversal of a long, hard journey seemed to shock those arriving in Tapachula.
It's tough because you have no chance and you suffer to get there.
Everyone on this flight was Guatemalan, although reportedly Hondurans and Salvadorans have also been returned this way. After their arrival, they were ushered onto the bus. This is where the migrants were left by Mexican authorities on this border bridge between Mexico behind us and Guatemala that way. It's quite remote and they were dropped here and just told to go back into their own country. It's not just happening here. Guatemalan officials told us that Mexican authorities are also dropping migrants at a more remote town called El Sable, which they say hasn't got the facilities to handle them. The US is struggling itself with high numbers at the border and overcrowded facilities. And the Biden administration is using a health provision called Title 42 to turn people back without giving them the chance to ask for asylum. It says the measure is needed because of the pandemic. Both that provision and the increase in flights has got the UN Refugee Agency worried.
Our concern is that these flights that are sort of a new and really troubling dimension in enforcement of the United States Title 42 public health order, and risk sending people back precisely to the situations of grave risk that they may have fled.
Despite concerns for their safety, these flights continue to return migrants to an uncertain future back home. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Talisman.